Hello, hello. Another class. So, I don't have any weights at home, but I decided to take two bottles. If you've got something, you can take it for your arms. If you don't have any weights, any waters, anything, just imagine like you have something in your arms and do it all the same and all the same. So let's start. Let's warm up. Your feet in one line with the hips. When you inhale, lift your arms from your side. Exhale down. And one more time, breathe in, lift your arms up. Exhale down. Big circle with your shoulders. And just warm up. Exhale. Try breathe in from your nose. And exhale from your mouth. And just two more. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now lift your arms from your side. When you exhale, your palms, your elbows, your shoulders roll down for halfway. Deep inhale, stay. When you exhale, roll up. Big circle with your shoulders. Lift your arms from your side. Exhale, your palms, your elbows, your shoulders roll down for halfway. Exhale, roll up. And one more. Try open your chest. Lift your arms up. Exhale, roll down. And roll up. Just circle with your shoulders. Your arms stay in front of you. Now warm up your wrists. Circle in one way for 8. And 4, 3, and 2. Now we change direction for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. And warm up your shoulders. Deep inhale up. Exhale down. And 2 more. Last one. Change direction again. So move your arms back, then lift your arms up. Exhale down. Roll your back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And last one. Exhale down. Big circle with your shoulders. Inhale, lift your arms up. When you exhale, relax your palms, your elbows, your shoulders, and roll down vertebra by vertebra. Bend your knees a little bit more. Try put your palms on the floor, breathe in. When you exhale, just roll up and circle with your shoulders. Lift your arms from your side again. Exhale, roll down your palms, your elbows, your shoulders. Inhale, be straight, try relax your neck. Exhale, roll up. And back to center. When you inhale, we stay. When you exhale, we squat. Back to center. Open your right hip. Squat again. Back to center. Open your left. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Last one. Now we change. Inhale down. Exhale up. And close. Inhale down. Exhale up. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale down. Exhale up. One more, right and left. Exhale. Deep inhale, lift your arms from your side. When you exhale, we squat and move your arms back. Inhale up. When you squat, don't roll your back. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Exhale down. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, just move your arms down. Open your chest and relax your shoulders. Now, take the weights or water. So when we start, your feet back in one line with your hips, shoulders down. When you inhale, lift your arms on your right and left side and exhale down. So soft elbows and lift your arms. Your arms stay in one line with your shoulders. Exhale down. And I don't arch your low back. So soft knees, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Just two more. Exhale. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale. Lift your arms up and hold. And pulses for 8 and 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Last one. Slowly, slowly down. And big circle with your shoulders. Open your chest. Now bend your elbows for 90 degrees. Hold. When you inhale, your arms on your right and left side. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Exhale. Now lift your arms up and hold and pulse again for 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Slowly down. Bend your elbows for 90 degrees and hold. Now lift your arms to the front. 90 degrees with your elbows. Inhale, extend your arms. Exhale, bend your elbows. Move your elbows down and extend your arms. And again, bend your elbows for 90 degrees. Your arms stay in one line with your shoulders. When you inhale up, exhale down, extend your arms. Bend your elbows. Also, when you lift your arms up, don't arch your lower back, so please. When you inhale up, exhale down. One more time. Inhale up, exhale down. Now, when you inhale, lift your arms up. When you exhale, bend your right knee, bend your elbows. Inhale up, exhale with your left. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And breathe in and breathe out. One more, right and left. Deep inhale up. Exhale, bend your elbows and just more pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Last one. Release your arms. Big circle with your shoulders. Inhale. When you exhale, roll down. Bend your knees. Inhale, we stay. When you exhale, just roll up. And one more time. Open your chest. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, we stay. When you exhale, just roll up. Big circle with your shoulders. Now, step on your right and left side. Turn your toes. Your knees look outside. Bend your elbows back for 90 degrees. Deep inhale, we stay. When you exhale, please squat. Inhale up. When you go for please squat, so your hips move down, not back. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Lift your elbows. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And just a more. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Lift your elbows up. Extend your legs. Pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Now bend your elbows. Move your elbows down. Please squat. And pulses for 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Now extend your left arm, extend your left leg, reach on your right side. So stay in one line. Exhale back to center. On your left. Exhale back to center. Inhale on your right. Exhale. On your left. Exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. One more, right and left. Exhale and pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5. Hold the weights. 3, and 2. Last one. So please move your feet back in one line with your hips. When you inhale, lift your arms up. When you exhale, roll down. Vertebra by vertebra. Inhale, we stay. When you exhale, just roll up and circle with your shoulders. Your feet stay in one line with your hips. Shoulders down. When you inhale, we stay. When you exhale, so move your hips back, hinge forward. the weights closer to your legs. Inhale, lift your back up. Exhale, down. So the weights, the bottle just stay on my legs. And reach down. Inhale, up. When you hinge forward, don't roll your back. Move your hips, bend your knees. Inhale, up. And just two more. Inhale, up. And last one. Inhale, up. Now hinge forward for halfway and hold. Now inhale, we stay. When you exhale, bend your elbows. Lift your elbows up. Extend your arms. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Your elbows closer to you. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Try engage your shoulder blades. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. And just two more. Last one, lift your elbows up and pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Move your arms down deep. Inhale, when you exhale, lift your back up. Inhale, we stay. Exhale, now roll down. Vertebra by vertebra, the weight stay on the floor. And roll up. Lift your back up. Circle with your shoulders. Lift your arms from your side. Exhale, release your arms. One more. Inhale, up. Exhale. Now roll down and take only one weight. Twist your arms. So hold the weight and roll up. Inhale, circle with your shoulders. Now, when you start, your right just step back. And your feet stay in one line with your hips. So for the balance, if you stay too close, it will be difficult to stay. So your feet in one line with the hips, like just one step back, and your body weight stay in the middle. When you inhale, lift your arms, hold the weight. When you exhale, your elbows on your right and left side. Inhale, we stay. Exhale. Inhale, back to central. Exhale. Inhale, up. When you exhale, down. Inhale, up. Also, when you go for lunge, try don't roll your back. Just straight back. Inhale, back to central. Exhale. Last one, then we change. Inhale, back to central. Exhale. Bend your elbows. Twist your shoulders. Inhale, back to central. Exhale, twist your shoulders on your left. Back to central, extend your arms. Exhale. Inhale, up. Find the balance. Exhale. And one more. Exhale. Inhale, back to center. Exhale. Move your arms down. The weight stay with your left arm. So your right arm just stand deep. Back to central. Deep breathe in. When you exhale, back for lunge. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale. And two more. All your body weight just in the center. Last one. Just for halfway. And pulses 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Now all your body weight on your left, extend your right, and we stay in one line from the top of your head till your heel. When you inhale, lift your arm up. Exhale, down. When you lift your arm up, your arms stay closer to you. Exhale. Inhale, up and down. Don't move your arm to the front. Inhale, up. Exhale. And two more. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Now lift and hold. And pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Last one. You're adjusted to the front. Hold the weight. When you inhale, lift your arms up. When you exhale, soft knees. Reach on your right side. Now roll your back. Move your arms to your left side. Inhale back to central. Exhale on your left. And roll your back. And just back to central from your right side. And one more. Right and left. Roll your back. Inhale up. Stop what? Exhale down. Roll your back. Back to central, breathe in and breathe out. Now all the same, switch side. So when we start, your left, just step back. All your body weight in the central. Deep inhale, exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale up, exhale down. And two more. Last one. Now we change. Twist your shoulders on your right. Inhale, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale. And two more. Last one. Back to central, inhale when you exhale, just for halfway and pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, shoulders down. All your body weight on your right, all the weight. So extend your left, bend your right a little bit more, stay in one line, your arm, just the weight, stay in one line with your shoulder. When you inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, lift your arm up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And just two more. Last one. Inhale up, exhale. Lift and hold. Pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Move your arm down and to your left. Just step back. Small steps right and left. When you inhale, reach up. When you exhale, roll your back. Lay down, vertebra by vertebra. Inhale, you stay. When you exhale, just roll up. Lift your arms up. And last one, exhale down. And the weight stay on the floor, just roll up. And big circle with your shoulders. Open your chest. Now we change. So we need mat in front of you. And just turn this way. And a little bit down. Okay. So the mat just in front. Your feet back in one line with your hips. When you inhale, lift your arms from your side. When you exhale, roll down. Bend your knees. And walk to plank, your right and your left. Stay in plank, deep inhale. When you exhale, bend your knees. Relax your toes. Stay in child position. And lift your back up. Your toes on the floor. Extend your legs. Bend your knees. Relax your toes. Back to child position. And one more. Exhale. Now bend your knees. Your arms stay in one line with your shoulders. Stay in tabletop position. When you inhale, lift your knees up, stay in bear position, and exhale your knees just back on the floor. Inhale up. Exhale. Glass of water on your back. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. And just two more. Inhale up. Last one. Exhale. Now your toes stay on the floor. Back to child position. Relax your palms, your elbows, and relax your shoulders. Deep inhale and exhale. Lift your back. Stay in tabletop position. Now start with your right arm. So twist your shoulders on your right side, look up. When you exhale, bend your elbow and your right elbow closer to the floor. Inhale, twist your shoulders, look up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. And two more. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. When you inhale, twist your shoulders, extend your arm. When you exhale, your arm just back on the floor. All the same with your left. When you inhale, twist your shoulders on your left side. Look up, your arms stay in one line. Exhale. Inhale, twist your shoulders, look up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale, up. Exhale. Twist your shoulders. Inhale, look up. When you exhale, your right just back on the floor and back to child position. Relax your palms, your elbows, and relax your shoulders. Deep breathe in and breathe out. Now, small steps with your arms. Lift your back up. Take the weights. One or two, you can choose. And stay on your knees. So your knees back in one line with your hips. When you inhale, lift your arms in one line with your shoulders. When you exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, extend your arms and down. Now, when you inhale up, bend your elbows, move your back to center and down. So inhale up, exhale, back to center and down. And two more. Exhale, back to center. Last one. Exhale, back to center and down. Now, inhale up. When you exhale, bend your elbows. Your elbows look on your right, on your left side. Move your back down. And just small pauses with your back for 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to center. Inhale up. Extend your arms. And the weights just back on the floor. We stay back in tabletop position. And your knees in one line with the hips. Your arms stay in one line with your shoulders. Just turn a little bit. When you inhale, dry roll your back. When you exhale, arch your lower back. Lift your hips, lift your head. And one more time. Inhale, roll your back. Exhale. Extend your back, shoulders down. When you're ready, your arm to the front and your opposite left leg just step back. When you inhale, you stay in one line. When you exhale, bend your knee, bend your elbow, and roll your back. Back to one line. Exhale. Back to one line. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Back to one line. Your right arm back on the floor. Small passes with your left for 8, 7, 6, 5. Right, don't twist your hips. Don't arch your lower back. Inhale, we stay. When you exhale, bend your knee back on the floor. Back to child position. And relax your arms, your elbows, relax your shoulders. Small steps with your arms. Lift your back up again. And just one more time. Hold the weights. Lift your hips. Now, inhale, we stay. Soft elbows. When you exhale, inhale, we stay. Extend your arms. Soft elbows. Exhale. Inhale, we stay. All together with your back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. And just two more. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Back to center. Bend your elbows. Move your back. And pulses 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Back to center when you exhale, and weights down, back to child position, and release your arms, your shoulders, your elbows. Small steps with your arms, lift your back up. Now, all the same, we change your left arm and your opposite right leg. So when you start, your right step back, your left arm to the front, inhale up, exhale, bend your knee, bend your elbow, and roll your back. Back to one line. Exhale, roll your back. When you back to one line, then don't lift your head. So neutral neck. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Back to one line. Your left arm back on the floor. Small pulses with your right for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Last one. Bend your knees, your hips closer to your heels. Relax your palms, your elbows, and relax your shoulders. Deep breathe in and breathe out. Small steps with your arms. Lift your back up. Now, lie down. Stay on your back. Hold the weights with you. So when you lie down, bend your knees. Your knees stay in one line with your hips. Hold the weights just in front of you. 90 degrees under your knees, and now 90 degrees under your elbows. So bend your elbows. When you inhale, extend your arm, move your arm back. Exhale, bend your elbow. Inhale your right. Exhale. Exhale. So extend your arm and move back. Your elbows stay in one line with your shoulders and bend your elbows. Just one more, right and left. Exhale. Now, start with your legs. Extend your right. Exhale, bend your knee. And your left. Exhale. Inhale, we stay. If you do all the same without weights, just bend your elbows and hold. Inhale down, exhale up. One more, right and left. Now we change. Your right leg and your opposite left arm move down. Exhale up. Left and right. Exhale up. Extend your arm, extend your leg. Exhale, bend your knee, bend your elbow. Inhale down. Exhale up. Exhale. And last one. Exhale, your feet stay on the floor. Extend your arms. Inhale, we stay. When you exhale, move your arms on your right, on your left side, and back to center. Inhale. When you move your arms down, soft elbows. Exhale up. And just a more. Exhale up. Last one. Exhale up. When you inhale, move your arms on your right, on your left side, just for halfway, and pauses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Lift your arms up and hold. Now, your left arm stay on the floor. Just put the weight, put your left arm, deep inhale. Now, the weight stay with your right arm in one line with your shoulder. Just bend your elbow a little bit. Inhale, we stay. When you exhale, lift your shoulders, the weight closer to your knee. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale, shoulders down. Exhale from your mouth. Exhale up. And 2 more. And now we change. Inhale down, exhale, lift, and pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Shoulders down, deep inhale, we stay. When you exhale, twist your shoulders on your left side. Inhale down. Lift both your shoulders up. Inhale down. Exhale on your side. Inhale down. Exhale up. And just two more. Exhale. Last one. Inhale down. Exhale on your side and pulses for 8, 7. Both your shoulders up. And 4, 3, and 2. Last one. Your shoulders back on the floor. Hold the weight with your arms. Deep inhale, stay. When you exhale, move your arms back behind your head. Try arch your lower back, put the weights on the floor. When you exhale, lift your arms, lift the weight up again. And one more. Arch your lower back, move your arms back. Exhale your lower back on the floor, lift your arms up and lift your shoulders up. Inhale down, move your arms back. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale. Last one. Inhale down. When you exhale, lift your shoulders and pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Last one. Your shoulders back on the floor. The weight stay with your left arm. Now your right on the floor. Deep inhale, soft elbow. When you exhale, reach up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Your shoulders back on the floor. And when you exhale, your hips closer to your hips. Inhale down. Exhale up. Last one. Exhale up. Inhale down. Now when you exhale, lift your shoulders and pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Shoulders down. Inhale. And exhale on your right side. Inhale down. Exhale on your right. And breathe in. And breathe out. Exhale on your side. And just two more. Inhale down, exhale on your right side, pulses 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Last one, your shoulders back on the floor, the weight stay on the floor, lift your knees up, put your palms on your knees, roll your back side to side. Try relax your lower back. When you inhale, be stay. When you exhale, reaching closer to your chest. Inhale down, exhale up. And last one. Exhale up. And shoulders down. Put your palms under hips, your right and your left. Your feet stay together. Your knees stay together. When you inhale, lift your legs up. When you exhale, bend your knees, your toes back on the floor. Inhale up. Exhale. And just two more. Inhale up. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. When you inhale, extend your legs, lift your legs up. When you exhale, move your right leg down. Inhale up. Now your left. If you feel your lower back, you can bend your knees. If your lower back feel comfortable, try extend your legs. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more, right and left. Exhale. Extend your legs. Now 4 zeros. Move your legs down. 4, 3, and 2. Lift your legs up for 4, 3, 2. If you feel your lower back, just bend your knees. If your lower back feel comfortable, try extend your legs and move your legs a little bit lower. 4, 3, 2. Lift your legs up. 4, 3, 2. And 2 more. Inhale down. Exhale up. One more time. Inhale down. Exhale up. Bend your knees. And your palms stay on your knees. Deep inhale and exhale. Roll your back side to side. Now roll your back up and down. Start with the hips, with your lower back. Bend your shoulders. Deep inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. And one more. Exhale. Back to center. Lift your back. Stay in comfortable position. Cross your legs. Or if it's stay in one line with your hips. When you inhale, lift your arms from your side. When you exhale, bend your right elbow. Extend your arms. Exhale, bend your left. Inhale up. When you exhale, bend your elbows. Open your chest, look up, and roll your back. Move your elbows down. And open your chest. Again, look up. Exhale, roll your back. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, roll your back. Lift your arms up. When you exhale, reach on your right side. Try don't lift your hip. Roll your back. Twist your shoulders. Inhale up. Now on your left. Reach on your side. Now roll your back. Twist your shoulders. Back to central. Inhale up. And exhale down. Just big circle with your shoulders. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Lift your arms from your side. Inhale up. Exhale. One more. Inhale up. Exhale. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed.